Good Friday morning, everyone. I hope you all have gotten up and you're having a great morning. It is so beautiful out here this time of the morning, and I hope you have your coffee with you. And I do have my other phone so that I can see if you come in. But this is our journal journey, week 6. And guys, this is the last week you can get in on Journal Journey. So I hope if you want to get in on this giveaway and journal with us, uh, week 1 through 5 will be down below after the live. I will put Journal Journey up after the live, the week 1 through 5. So you have this week to still get in on Journal Journey with us, and I think you're going to love it. It's getting more and more in depth, and I have some great things to tell you. And I want to say hello and welcome my new subscribers. Some of you came in now and you're kind of confused on the giveaways. But guys, all you have to do is email me and I will be glad to put you in the direction. And with each new video I put up, if there's still an opening and you want to join us now. And I hope you have your tea and coffee because we're about to get started. Enjoy the beautiful morning for right now, and we're going to get started. Oh, it's so nice out here. I just love it. And I know it's pretty early in some places, but you can always watch the video. If you don't make it to the live, just watch the video and you will find out what you're going to do for week 6. Last week we had to write our inner and outer goals. Inner and outer goals. And this really is one of my favorite topics. If you look back on my other videos about positivity and emotions, and oh, we have all kinds of emotions, but it's how we deal with those emotions that either create havoc in our lives or we are at peace in our lives. And I have here something fun that I want to show you. It is the emotion wheel, and I will have a copy of this if you want it. And it's a good visual aid, and it has so many emotions: happy, excited, tender, sad, tender, scared, angry, and each one has a list of those emotions. And this emotion wheel is so fun because it does tell you each emotion. And so last week we had to write out our inner and outer goals. So what you feel on the inside is what you project on the outside. So what you project is who you really want to be. So your inner being is aware of negative thoughts. Be aware of your negative thoughts and turn them into positives. Being aware of your negative feelings by turning negative feelings into positive action. And the reason I say action, guys, you know what? Negative feelings are not a bad thing. They really aren't. Negative emotions, feelings, uh, they are not negative at all. It's how your action does that makes them negative. If you get irritated and lash out at somebody, you have turned it into a bad negative. So keep in mind, your angry and scared and sad emotions are not a bad thing. Being and making positive changes into my inner and outer circle. That is your being of surrounding yourself. You want to change the inner to the outer. And I have some questions for you guys, and you can write them in the comments below. You have feelings of anger. What do you do? Number one, keep being angry and talk negative about the person you're angry at. Number two, do something about it by lashing out because it would sure feel good. Or number three, be aware you have a valid reason for your anger. Now, the key word, guys, is valid. Make sure it's valid. But reach within and turn it around to be a positive inside out. Those are your three choices. And if you didn't get them all, just put the video back a little bit and listen to them again, guys. And choose one, two, or three. And my second question, you hear that someone you trusted has betrayed you. What do you do? Number one, you tell everyone in the area of your circle and outer circles and your community and do public shaming. Or number two, confront this person and scream and holler and do something really hateful. Or number three, although it hurts, you take a breath into the positive and be forgiving and move forward. It isn't worth stalling life's journey by harboring hate and anger. That is number three. And those are the two questions you can answer in the comments, guys. Very good questions. And I have inner and outer goals is really looking into yourself, your positive and negative. We all have positive, negative, good and evil, and we are always battling these every day. Even if you don't realize you're battling your positive and negative, you are. So have a full inner understanding that it is easier. Now, listen to my key word. It is easier to feed the negative than it is the positive. It's just so easy to sit back and bash someone and talk about them and bring yourself up by putting them down. So, but what you don't realize, excuse me guys, I'm going to take another drink of coffee. And pretty soon the sun will be coming up, guys. It's so beautiful out here. I just love it. And it brings me to an inner peace being out here in the early morning hours and sharing it with you guys for that reason. So, now that I took another sip of coffee, let's go back to having a full understanding of it is easier to feed the negative than it is the positive. And I have something visual here for you guys. And you have a negative event. Whether a friend betrayed you, you heard somebody talking about you, and then a rational belief. This is your rational belief. A healthy negative emotion. And if you handle it correctly, you will have a healthy negative. But if you lash out for that instant gratification of, I'm going to get even, then it becomes unhealthy. And so if you want printouts of these, I will be glad to email them. It is always helpful to have visual aids. And here is the other flip coin. Negative event. Irrational belief. So the negative event causes you to become irrational. You're not using your inner being, and you have an unhealthy negative emotion. And those unhealthy negative emotions, they will pull you down and make it worse than it really is. We all have people who have backstabbed us, even me, guys. I hear it now, even on YouTube. and I have a lot of positivity, and I do a lot of nice things, and I give people things, but yet I hear the negative talk and the negative feelings, and I know that they are instant, instant, unhealthy, negative emotions that they are feeling, and they lash out, and they can hurt both themselves and the person they're talking about. So, how I handle it is to keep being positive, and I keep putting my healthy emotions back out there. And I know several channels that have unsubscribed to me. I still support them, and I still give them the positive feedback, because that is a healthy emotion. Now, I want to say, guys, I love this next visual aid, and it can help you so much. I'm going to take another sip of my coffee, and we're going to go on to the other visual aid, and I will hope it helps you in our next step to our journal journey. And here's a toast to you. All right. So I really love this next visual aid, guys, and keep it in mind as you're doing your journal journey and on yourself. This is for you, and I will not show any more of your papers you submit to me. Those are between you and me, so keep that in mind. But it does help me to continue with the journey, to help you guys. You signed up for this journey for a reason, and if you want to sign up for the journey and you are not a subscriber, just smash that subscribe button, jump on board. We are running out of time to be a part of this journal journey. It will end next Friday when I put up our week 6, you or 7. You will not be able to enter anymore. So let's move on to our next visual aid. I really find this healthy, guys, and it's called Catch, Check, and Change. I love it, I love it, I love it. And if you keep this where you can see it, it will help you to identify the thought. Because, like, all right, and I'm going to explain that a little bit, guys. Here's the thing. I hear a rumor. Now, remember what I say about rumors. They are rumors. Unless you know it for a fact, a rumor is a hurtful thing, and it hurts the person spreading it, it hurts the person it's about, and it hurts everyone around you because it is unnecessary talk. So, identify the thought. If someone tells you something, identify it. Identify what is in your head at that time that came before the emotion. Well, you know, when you hear something about somebody, you're like, oh, really? And so that very first emotion you feel, catch it, identify it, check it. Then you want to check it. Reflect on how accurate. Get that word, guys. Key word. Reflect on how accurate and useful the thought is. So, you had that first thought, you heard a rumor, so now you are checking your thought, and you are reflecting on how accurate the thought is from what you're hearing. You see how that works? And then you change. Change the thought to a more accurate or helpful one. Okay? Now, I know how I am, guys. If I hear something or someone tells me something, I will go to the source. Have I offended you? I really want to talk about this, and you ought to know that you are being included in a rumor, and I need to know. And you do it in a positive. That's when you, before I say something to the person, I catch, check, and change. Very, very good system to live by, guys. And so if you want a copy of this to hang up or do whatever, put in your photos to look at now and then, just let me know. I will send it to you. Catch, check, and change. And I'll tell you what, guys, faith is the biggest thing I stand on. And all the visuals and the words and emotions are second, because you must have faith in order for your life to be in order. And so I will get that little tidbit in there, guys. Now, I have another visual aid before we go on to your next step in your journey. I'm going to read something I wrote. And I said this before, but I'm going to repeat it, guys. Do not let the instant good feeling negative you get by trashing and lashing out. You know what that means, guys. So, everyone likes instant everything, but it can't always be that way. So keep in mind, if someone hurts you, don't go for the instant good feeling you get of lashing out, because that good feeling is a negative feeling. It really is. And the only way to describe it, guys, is to say it's like a candle. Think about a candle. And it's burning bright. That's your light. The candle is your light. And I have a visual here for you. So think about this candle. It's burning bright. And this is you. You're a candle. And your light is all around you. But when you let emotions and a bad negative come in, and you don't do your catch, check, and change, guess what happens? That instant good feeling you get by trashing someone or lashing out at someone, like a candle, that too will blow out. And left behind is the dripping mess affecting everyone. So, I have this candle. I'm going to show you. And this is you. You're burning bright. But this is what happens. That instant good feeling by lashing out and trashing. Do you see the dripping mess here? And all the lumps here are everyone around you, and you're up in smoke, because that instant good feeling you may have gotten at that time has now affected everyone. So, you need to say to yourself, on my journey, I want to try to keep my candle burning bright. I don't want it to be blown out. So keep that in mind, guys. Good visuals. And if you would like these visuals, I will send them to you. Just email me and I will give them to you. And I'm also going to post them on Instagram, guys. So what you want to ask yourself to keep your candle burning and help your inner and outer being and your inner and outer goals, what is behind the person or persons' actions? Look at the person. Okay, I'm going to use myself as an example, because I don't like mentioning names even in a sample, because I don't want them to take it the wrong way. So I'm going to use myself. Someone comes up and says, oh, Teresa did this and she did that, and oh my gosh, I just hate her channel. And you're sitting there, why? Did I do something to this person? So instead of lashing out, that's where the catch, check and change comes in. What is behind the person's actions that are talking about you? Is there sadness? Is there pain? You know what I mean? So something must be going on within that person, and you may not know what it is, but that's where your inner being comes in, and you check your emotion and you pray for the person that's trashing you, because you don't know what's making them lash out. It might not only be you, they might be lashing out at several people. So keep that in mind, guys. Look at the person that is lashing out at you, and remember, they could have their own pain, and I think that's it. All right, guys, we get to move on to our next step in this journal journey, and I think you guys are going to love this. And I am going to take a snapshot of your ideal life, and I don't know if you want to read the whole paragraph, guys, but before I get into it, if you want the whole paragraph here, just email me and I will email it to you as part of your journey so you can have it before you write out your ideal life. Positive visualization. Positive visualization programs your subconscious to expect a positive outcome. Okay, guys, here's the deal. If you have, okay, let's say you're doing a giveaway. Oh, I'll forget it. I'm not gonna win. I'm just never win. I'm not gonna win. Guess what? You are sending those negative, bad emotions out into the universe. So you not only convinced yourself you're not gonna win, you're convincing the surrounding energy you're not going to win. And guess what? You're not going to win. Now, nobody knows how that works. No one. The scientists, no one. No one knows how that works. But it's so true. It's so true, guys. Many times in my life, I have wanted something or believed in something, and it came to fruition. When I started my business, I had so many people telling me, you'll never make it, not in that business, it's not good timing. I mean, but you know what? I did not listen. I had a positive visualization what my company was going to be, and guys, I brought it to fruition by keeping the positive energy. Yes, I am going to do it. Yes, it will make it. Yes, I will do this or do that. And I never gave any negative thought. And my very first year in that business, I made $50,000 with my overhead, my bills, everything was paid, and I had $50,000. Not a lot, but it was a lot because I was not in the red my first year. Most businesses will fail within the first year. But I kept my positive attitude. I kept the positive thoughts. Even when little things happened and I had to take care of this, take care of that. No, guys, positive. So keep that in mind. Positive visualization programs your subconscious to expect a positive outcome. All right, one more sip of coffee, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for week 6. All right, guys, take a sip of your tea or coffee, and I will too, and we are going to go on for what you need to do. And be sure, guys, catch up. If you are behind a week or two, please get it done because you don't want to fall too far behind. And week 1 through 5 is so easy, and you'll have them done in a breeze if you are just joining. So guys, get it done before we get more and more in depth, because then you might not be able to catch up. All right, your ideal life. Okay. All right, guys. All right, the sun is starting to peek through. I'm so excited. I just love the morning. Just love the morning. Okay, your ideal life. Within all of us is the potential to create a life we love. That's right. Did you hear that, guys? We all have the potential within us to create a life we love. The first step to living a life that inspires you is to believe. There's that word again. Believe you can achieve it. Visualization is the one tool that can help break the patterns that hold you back. Positive visualization programs your subconscious to expect a positive outcome. So if you visualize a positive outcome, and you speak a positive outcome, and you expect a positive outcome, your subconscious will start hearing that and believing it, and you will find a difference in the drive you have to have that positive outcome. This shift in the conscience helps you attract your resources. See, guys, it's all about a circle. Like, I just love this so much, because the more positive you are, it start like little fingers. It starts going out all over the place, and it will assist you in your positive outcome, such as people, situations that will support your new way of being. You may also become more aware of the support that already exists around you. See how that works, guys? There could be people in your life that are very positive, and you haven't seen them because of the bad negative. So keep in mind, negative feelings are good until they're used the wrong way. So then you're unable to see the positive around you. So it will make you more aware. I love it. I love it. So this is your journal journey week 6. You are going to describe in detail what your ideal life looks like. Okay, guys? So get that key word, what your ideal life looks like, not what you want, what you think it would look like. So keep that in mind. This visualization will help you gain more clarity on what you do want. Make the details so vivid and clear that you can actually experience what it feels like. So when you're writing what your ideal life looks like, guys, make it vivid enough that you will experience it while you're writing it. And that is your week 6 writing homework. And it's going to be so much fun, guys. And I have all of your other ones in here, but like I said, I no longer, in the beginning when we did the words and all that, I showed those, but this is more detailed, guys, and private, and this journey is for you. It is a giveaway, but it's more for you than it is me to share. And so I will not show anything else. And guys, I'll tell you what, I'm going to open, if you are here and you want to talk or ask questions, I'm going to leave the window open for a little bit. You can say hi. Hi, Anna. Good morning. So if you would like to ask me any questions, guys, we are doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway sometime this afternoon. I'm real excited about that. But any questions, the time is yours. So I'm going to take another sip of coffee. And if you don't have any questions, this will end our week 6 journal journey on Fridays. And I will see you. Oh, by the way, guys, a secret. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. On Instagram, sometime this morning, I'm going to post a video. Watch that video because there's Saturday and Sunday. So keep that in mind. That's your secret. Okay, the floor is open. If you have any questions, I'm going to drink some more coffee with you. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, may you have a beautiful Friday. And if you want to email me on any visual that I have given you here in our journey of our journal, go ahead and email me and I'll be glad to send it to you. Until then, guys, see you this afternoon with the 1,000 subscriber giveaway.